So, you finally decided to start a business. No more working for the man, no more soul-crushing 9-to-5s. You're ready to chase freedom, impact, and maybe, just maybe, that shiny Tesla Model Y. And let me just say, respect, because starting a business takes guts. It also takes Google. A lot of it. Seriously, you're probably on your 10th tab right now, searching how to register an LLC, best side hustles in 2025, and how much caffeine is too much before I die. But here's the harsh truth no one tells you. Most first-time entrepreneurs fail. Not because they're lazy, not because they didn't want it bad enough, but because they walked straight into the same 10 traps everyone else does. So before you max out your credit card building a drop shipping empire or hire your cousin Ricky as CFO, please don't. Let's walk through the 10 mistakes first-time entrepreneurs always make, and more importantly, how you can avoid them. Let's kick things off with mistake number 1. And trust me, if this one hits you, you're not alone. Mistake number 1. Waiting for the perfect idea. Ah, yes, the mythical perfect idea. You know, the one that'll change the world, go viral overnight, and make you a billionaire before your next birthday. You're just waiting for it to come to you, like divine inspiration from Elon Musk in a dream. Spoiler alert, that idea isn't coming. In fact, here's a fun reality check. Google wasn't the first search engine. Facebook wasn't the first social media platform. Starbucks didn't invent coffee. They just executed better than anyone else. New entrepreneurs often get stuck in idea paralysis. They overthink, overplan, and over-research until months or even years go by, and they still haven't launched anything. Meanwhile, someone else just started a business selling ugly sweaters for cats and is now making $20K a month. True story.
How to avoid it? Forget perfect. Start with real. Look for a real problem people are already complaining about. Then offer a simple, imperfect solution. It doesn't have to be sexy, it just has to work. Ask yourself, what annoying thing do people hate dealing with and would gladly pay to avoid? That's your start. Not a TED Talk idea, just a real-world pain point.
Mistake number 2. Doing everything yourself. Let's be real. When you're starting out, you want to do everything. Design the logo, build the website, manage the social media, fulfill the orders, do customer service, and maybe even clean the office, which is also your bedroom. And sure, in the beginning, hustle is part of the game. But here's the trap. Trying to be a one-person army will burn you out faster than a toaster in a bathtub. You're not saving money, you're wasting time. And time is the one thing your competition is using wisely while you're still figuring out Canva. Also, remember Batman? Even he had Alfred Lucius Fox at like $1 billion trust fund. So no, you can't do it all alone, and you shouldn't.
How to avoid it? Start small, but start smart. Leverage freelancers. Use automation tools. Ask your network. Hire slow, but hire smart. Focus your energy on high-leverage tasks, the stuff that actually grows the business. If answering emails at 11 p.m. isn't moving the needle, outsource it. Remember, CEOs don't scale by being busy. They scale by being effective.
Mistake number 3. Not knowing your numbers. Let's play a quick game. Do you know your profit margin, your CAC, customer acquisition cost, your LTV, lifetime value, your monthly burn rate? If those acronyms just gave you heartburn, we have a problem. Too many new founders are so focused on the dream that they forget about the math. You wouldn't fly a plane without checking fuel, altitude, and weather, right? Then why run a business blind? Guessing you're profitable because we made 12 sales this week is a one-way ticket to running out of cash and blaming the algorithm. How to avoid it? Use tools, good ones. QuickBooks, Wave, Xero, Notion, even Excel if that's your jam. Track your income, know your expenses, understand where your cash goes and when it runs out. Know your break-even point. Know how much it costs to get a customer. Know how long they stick around. Because real businesses run on numbers, not vibes.
Mistake number 4, building before validating. You've got the vision, you've bought the domain, designed the logo, spent 3 weeks building the perfect website, and maybe even printed business cards because, hey, you're official now. But here's the gut punch. No one wants what you're selling. Ouch! One of the biggest mistakes new founders make is assuming that if they build it, people will come. They won't. At least, not without validation. You need proof that people are actually willing to pay for your solution before you spend months and thousands of dollars building it. Otherwise, you're just decorating a ghost town. How to avoid it? Before you build anything, validate your idea. Talk to potential customers, run small tests, pre-sell if you can, set up a landing page and see if people sign up. Ask people to put money down. Their wallets will tell you more truth than their words ever will.
Mistake number 5, selling to everyone. You've heard it before. My product is for everyone. No, it's not. If you try to sell to everyone, you'll end up selling to no one. Generic marketing kills good businesses. When you don't know who your audience is, your messaging becomes vague, your ads flop, and your product doesn't resonate with anyone. Think about it. Would you rather be Walmart or Tesla? One sells everything to everyone at razor-thin margins. The other sells to a very specific customer and charges a premium. How to avoid it? Niche down. Get laser-specific about your target customer. What do they look like? What do they struggle with? Where do they hang out online? Speak their language. Make them feel like, whoa, this was made for me. That's when the magic happens. Mistake number 6, ignoring marketing until it's too late. You launch the product, you wait. You refresh your Shopify dashboard, nothing happens, and then it hits you. You forgot to do marketing. A lot of entrepreneurs treat marketing like a later problem. Let me just finish the product first, they say. But launching without an audience is like throwing a party and forgetting to send invites. Even if your product is amazing, no one's coming if they don't know it exists. How to avoid it? Start marketing on day 1. Build in public, share your journey, collect emails, build a wait list, start a YouTube channel, podcast, or blog. Comment in communities, collaborate. Build awareness while you build the product. That way, when you launch, you've already got a room full of people waiting to buy.
Mistake number 7, pricing based on fear, not value. Will people pay this much? So you lower the price. Then you lower it again. Soon, you're charging $9.99 for something that took you 6 months to create. Congratulations, you've built a nonprofit. Many new entrepreneurs price out of fear. They want to be affordable, but end up undervaluing themselves and attracting the wrong customers. Cheap customers are often the loudest, the most demanding, and the least loyal. How to avoid it? Price based on value, not insecurity. Ask, what is this worth to the person I'm helping? What is the ROI for them? Then charge accordingly. And remember, it's okay to start small, but don't race to the bottom. Premium prices attract premium buyers, and they respect you more too.
Mistake number 8, quitting too soon. Let's be real. Entrepreneurship can feel like being punched in the face repeatedly by someone wearing brass knuckles. You'll have days where nothing works, sales are flat, ads burn cash like bonfires, and even your dog seems to doubt your life choices. That's usually when first-time founders throw in the towel. But here's the truth. Most businesses don't fail because they're bad. They fail because the founders gave up too early. Success takes time. Sometimes months, sometimes years. You can't microwave momentum. How to avoid it? Set expectations early. Expect it to suck at first. Give yourself at least 6 to 12 months of consistent effort before you judge the outcome. Track progress, not perfection. Celebrate small wins. Find a support group. And most importantly, remember your why. If it's strong enough, you'll stay in the game long enough to see results. Mistake number 9, not listening to customers. You might think your product is amazing. Your mom definitely does. But the only opinion that really matters? Your customers. And if you're not listening to them, reading their feedback, studying their behavior, understanding their frustrations, you're basically playing darts in the dark. Too many founders fall in love with their own ideas and ignore what the market is telling them. That's how you end up with a product nobody wants, built perfectly wrong. How to avoid it? Talk to your customers constantly. Set up surveys, ask for feedback, read reviews, study analytics, watch user behavior, use tools like Hotjar or session replays if you're running a site. The more you listen, the better you build. Remember, you're not the hero of the story. They are. Mistake number 10, thinking it's all about the product. Here's a spicy truth. Having a great product isn't enough. Some of the best products fail, while mediocre ones succeed, because business is not just about what you sell, but how you sell it. Branding, positioning, timing, distribution, storytelling. These are not side quests. They're the whole game. Think about it. Why do people buy Supreme hoodies at 10x markup, or spend $6 on coffee when they can make it at home for 30 cents? It's not just the product. It's the brand, the story, the feeling. How to avoid it? Don't just build products, build a brand. Craft a story people want to be part of. Communicate value clearly. Learn the basics of copywriting, sales psychology, and consumer behavior. The product is the core, but everything around it is what makes people care. Your brand is what sticks long after the product is forgotten. So there you have it. 10 classic mistakes that nearly every first-time entrepreneur makes. If any of them hit a little too close to home, good. That means you're paying attention. And now you are better equipped than 90% of people who just wing it and hope for the best. Starting a business is like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while riding a roller coaster, blindfolded. But the more mistakes you avoid, the smoother the ride gets. Remember, done is better than perfect. Progress beats perfection, and execution crushes ideas every time. So get out there, build something messy, make mistakes, learn fast, and above all, keep going, because the only real failure is quitting. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be the one giving advice, while sipping espresso in a co-working space in Bali, wearing sandals and a hoodie that says CEO, but make it chill.